Some steam there as well. Tonight we are learning the names of the victims in that deadly crash on I-75. The crash killed 10-year-old Angelica Bolinas, who was from Florida. 8 other people were also inside the SUV and survived, including 6 other children. The Georgia State Patrol says the 2 adults were from Arkansas. GSP is also clearing up the confusion on how this crash happened. At first, it was thought another car crossed into the SUV's lane, causing it to flip over. But now investigators say the driver did not cause the crash and even stopped and stayed on the scene.